No more concerts, one no.
Straight in and Civic's not having a good time, guys. I hope they recover. It's been down for a whole weekend. It must be popular. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all having an interesting Sunday. We're starting a little bit early because I want to mess around with something which I was making on the laptop. And I'm trying to sanitize the laptop now. Yeah, we probably shouldn't... let me just have a look at this. Yeah, basically I've got like a big project which is... It ran out of credits, but... Let's say hello, shall we? Welcome to the show. So let's have a look. Fernicar and Full Dive Media, welcome. Thanks for joining. Starting a little bit early with no notice, but I do that on Sunday sometimes. So, what are we doing? Bunch of titles. Frog song. So we're going to do a little bit of song making. We got some early stuff. But I do want to have a go at this other thing first, which is actually on my laptop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the prompts first, because that's always fun. Don't forget, if you're watching live or if you're watching later, there is a link in the Discord. I have my coffee. I hope you're comfortable. For the next couple of hours, we're going to be doing AI stuff like always. As we approach episode 200, don't forget, we're not going to be going anywhere. Might take a couple days off while there's a little gap. As long as all the equipment shows up, we're good. Anyway, welcome. So glad you could join me. So, what's DJZ Live? Let's start at the back. DJZ Live is something I've been wanting to put together for a long time, and I've got friends working on similar projects as well. So, it's always interesting to see what different people do. My aim is essentially to create a standalone streaming platform which I can privately stream my own content for 24 hours a day. And that means this show will actually just be like what happens at 8 p.m. It'll just become part of the programming. And if I don't show up, there's still a live stream. The idea is to make a whole bunch of different things. It'll be human voiced. Or everything will be human voiced. It'll start off small. So at start, there won't be much on there. And it will seem to loop a lot. But then as it approaches days of content, you know, you could tune into it on any given day of the week and you might see something you haven't seen before. But that's the idea. So, it starts off with just being a live stream orchestrator. But then I said, oh, so how do I, you know, I would like to be able to respond to people in the chat even if I'm not there. And so we're coming up with an interesting way of doing the chat, which doesn't involve integrating and all this nonsense. We're just going to puppeteer the web browser and see how that works out. Obviously, you know, there's limits to all that stuff. And I want to see if we can stay inside them. So, there's a live stream going on right now. So why don't we look at that first, and then we'll come to Frog Song if it doesn't work. And if it does work, it'll just be there, which will be fun. I didn't have a live stream to test it with, so I got everything working up until the point of that, and then stopped. So let's get into something visual. Let's show you what we're doing. So look at this. Local Media Streaming Orchestrator. That would be one of them. And then the other one will be in the history. So let's talk about what the plan was. Browser live stream chat automation. Okay. My prompt was, I wish to run a 24-hour live stream and allow one of my local agents to read the chat. So yep, it runs on Olama. Occasionally reacting or posting from template prompt-based chat entries. We've improved it beyond that. But not using any YouTube API or complex script-based solution, rather create browser use application which can read chat every 60 seconds, keep a scratch pad of the chat, occasionally react and enter text with a time limiter to prevent spamming. This would be an experiment to eschew complex existing solutions and give a 24-hour puppeteer who oversees the chat and reacts in a helpful and friendly manner. It might be automated using a local LLM. We're using Olama. It works great with small VM, by the way, small LM. I'm thinking about giving it small VLM, you know, so it can take screenshots, but there was nothing to take a screenshot of when I was testing it. See, if you don't pass a URL when you're using this, it'll just go into like dev mode and just simulate. It'll simulate so you can make sure it's working. Anyway, I'm going to open the source. It's all going to go out if we can get this thing working, because if it can't do the thing, then it's kind of like not really worth putting out, but I will keep the code. We might be able to fix it, but let's see if we can do it today. He might be automated API, right, which will be determined later. If we can do deep research on browser use automation, write up a detailed plan with all code and instructions required for the development team to complete a fully working production-ready build. This should be a development build for local testing with no enterprise-grade features or Docket. I meant to say Docker there. We aim for the MVP route with plans to open source the project. So I want to stop him from like trying to build it all with AWS scripts, because he will do that now, which is kind of annoying actually. So off he goes. He does his research. He comes back with the plan. And can we get this plan like a little bit like more? It's like behind. It's what? I mean, I'm in the way. Right, I'm disappearing for a second. Don't I have an empty stage? I bet it's a video. Give me a sec. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So this comprehensive development plan provides a production-ready MVP for a browser automation application that monitors and interacts live stream chat across multiple platforms. The solution combines cutting-edge browser automation, local LLM integration, and robust architecture patterns to deliver you get the picture. So here's what it has. That's the rough architecture. Okay, LLM engine, chat, browser response. We'll see if it can actually work though. So it says cross-browser support, blah 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 blah. So I'd like to. I'll be the judge of this. So it claims to have all this stuff, but it's untested. We don't know. So anyway. This prompt is this thing is insane, by the way. He did still go too far. Look, rate limiting, DDoS. I swear he probably does Docker and everything in here. Yeah, he does. I suppose I did spell it wrong. Anyway, the other prompt, just cover that real quick. So that's part one, and I have that working with Olama local. That's a point. I should start Olama just in case we haven't got it running here. Oh wait, no, because I'm going to do it on this machine. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're not ready to like rebuild it live or anything like that. It's that new. So we can work on a plan. This is project number 2, by the way. I want to separate that. What we just looked at is one project. That's Auto Chatter. This is DJZ Live, okay? So we can work on a plan which includes the full code required to operate a media orchestrator, which will use a Node.js web UI as a single user local web interface, which can schedule 24 hours of live streaming of pre-recorded video, which is held inside its storage and managed with SQLite 3 locally. Its features will enable live streaming of the active video playing in a live preview, and a UI which will enable playlist-based automation. So we're describing the controller right now, where the user will build playlists from video available to the system with built-in features like advertisement, injection, and transitions. So we're just talking about, again, basic stuff. All from internal library randomized or by direct selection. This system will interface with YouTube streaming API. Turns out it seems to have Twitch and all kinds of stuff. We'll see. Valid key authenticated to existing channels. The idea is to actually launch the live streams from this thing. So it's fraught with danger and mishap. It'll be interesting. Long-term integration with a browser use agent which can type into the chat. Now obviously we're building that separately, because I thought to myself, well, you could really just build the chat agent as its own thing. We can do deep, but there's other things you could have the browser agent for, like for example dynamically planning more shows or changing the order of things or whatever. We can do deep research to create detailed plan with full code details instructions. This is my basic prompt here now to actually make the thing, do the thing, right? DJZ Live, which is the name of this project, all written inside the document. DJZ dev team handoff which we will create using results of deep research. We do not need Docker or enterprise features. We aim for open source accessibility and MVP approach for the initial release. And then it went away, and it sort of worked for over an hour. No, wait, it asked me a few questions, so I did a bit more description here. And then it got interrupted after 716 hours. So I think I ran out of credits. So I'm just going to say proceed with writing the plan and hope it's not shredded, because if it is, I'll have to like do it again. Let's turn deep research off maybe now, because it should all, I mean, turn off. I hope it's not cheesed. It might be cheesed. That's why I'm like, I might have to do the prompt again. I'll proceed. Let me research. You've got to be kidding me. Don't tell me it's all gone. What happened to the results of the deep research? I might ask him. You cheeky guy, cheeky man. Right, anyway. So, if we go over to my GitHub. Come on, take me there. Take me there. Take me to my GitHub, please. Right, here we are. So there is the Auto Chatter Olama project as it stands. Obviously, this is the sort of, what is this? Rev 4? No, Rev 3 is being worked on now. So this works up to the point of being able to use Olama to chat. You know what I mean? It works. It works. The framework works. Whether it can actually do what it's supposed to do, I'll only know if messages start popping up in the chat. Hello, Nagraj. Welcome to the show. Do I miss anybody else who's come in here? We are starting early, so it's going to be a small group for the beginning. Right, so yeah, so I don't need to say proceed on the laptop. We're going to try and get something out of here. I mean, he is writing, he is doing it. I'm just like a little bit worried that it's not, you know what I mean, that the full thing got dumped and everything I got from this is just gone. But well, no, it can't be, because I just said proceed with writing the plan, and then but it's just strange how it's kind of searching again without deep research, just fetch. He's like, based on my research, because it couldn't know what the project is, could it, without having access at least to what had happened before. So I think even though it broke, I think it just ran out of tokens. But damn, dude, 716 hours. I think that must be glitched. It was more like an hour and a half. So I don't know what happened there. But yeah, if we end up with a god tier live framework, then I know why. Because it just, something broke and the break was good. But I think that this is a definite. Anyway, let's get back to the other thing. So the browser live chat thing, right? So I need to do a couple of things here. I think, yeah, if I close this identity and open my YouTube identity and then use that for coming into the live chat. Right, now if I can stop. How does that even work? You know, you get the ads. Right. Let's put the frogs up on the screen so we stay topical, guys. I have a lot of dancing frogs, and these guys are going to get used for all kinds of stuff. But today we're going to make a little music video for them, because that'll be fun. Where's my coffee? Right. Yeah. Damn, dudes. I didn't realise there was so much... Oh, hang on. This is even the wrong stream. That's also the wrong stream. Come on, guys. Sending me to the wrong stream. Can't even find my own show. Right, let's come back out of hiding. I'm going to sit down. I think I can do that, right? It's like a new thing. Yeah. Okay, I can sit here for a while. I might reach for some notes occasionally. That seems to be a feature. But, right, so frog song. Right, excellent. Open. Yeah. Okay, so I have the ID. Alright, so me. I'm just going to say... So that's just me typing in the chat. Now, I don't know how this is going to work, so let's find out. Now, as far as I know, all I've got to do is... Olama is running. Small LM2 1.7B is loaded. So what do I do now? I can't remember. You do... The instructions are not very good. I'm pretty sure you have to put... I just can't remember how you pass the URL. Hang on. Ah, there we go. npm run dev dash dash video ID. Okay. Right, let's give it a blast. Right, what's that? LS? Yeah, boy. Right, so npm run dev dash dash ID. Now it's going to say like permission denied. Ah, crap. So what happened? What happened? Okay, it looks like... What? Playwright doesn't exist. Chrome doesn't exist. So something's going on here. So it looks like... Follow... Okay, let me just... I'm just going to do what it tells me, which is npx playwright install. But I don't know why that doesn't... Why doesn't that exist? Okay, npx playwright install. Let me just check that's the actual right syntax there. Playwright, npx playwright install, go. And hopefully it will do something. See, I was worried about this. See, what this means is that it's going to log me into like a brand new browser, which is cool. But it means I have to authenticate again. How do you even authenticate? You see what I mean? I was kind of trying to get around that in a way. By letting it be logged in as me and just puppeteering the browser. But it turns out like, oh, you still got to do a bunch of stuff. But if it's doable, we'll have an Olama bridge running to the chat. So it's worth messing about with. Let me see if I can give you at least something on the screen to show you what's going on. Let's see, if I put the frogs in the top left, top right even, we could do one of these guys and just have a little monitor so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, it's still... Is it finished or is it still writing? Oh, come on, Claude. You need to finish the job, mate. Finish the job, Rico. You know what to do, Claude. You can't leave me with, you know, I need... Wait. Damn it. I need the whole thing. Not just half the pizza. I need the whole pizza. Oh, dear. Logging in. Use it as a preview. There we go. See what I'm doing down here. Right, now let me see. Where's the other thing? I mean, this is just writing code. I mean, it's something. So yeah, we're building the 24-hour live stream here, and then I'm fixing the auto chat bot here. That's what's going on, right? Just in case you only just joined, welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us. Hey, Zeus194, welcome to the show. So let's see. I want to see if I can get one of my agents running in the chat today. That would be cool. That's a goal, right? Don't know if we'll be able to do it, but give it a go, right? So let's run the same command now, and we haven't actually asked the AI to help us yet. Oh, quick, accept that. Oh, he did it. Okay, we're in the chat now. Alright, this is progress. Okay, we're in the chat. So wait, what? Is he running now? Hang on, I need to... He can't... Surely he's not able to... I can't see the whole chat. It's like horribly sized, the window. And I'm signed in as no one. I can't... How do you live chat? Furnicar, just what? I don't see that. What did I miss? I don't even see that chat. I'm really confused. It says here that Furnicar said music with an emoji. What? What's going on here? Is the zoom wrong on this or something? Can I like change the zoom? Zoom. Aha! Okay, right. So it's like horribly clipping. So I can't post because, you know, I'm not signed in as anybody. Is it possible to sign in? Or switch profiles? No, it's like its own thing. Okay. So the last chat I see is empty the dog, which is the last chat. Okay, so wait, what? Oh, it's trying to respond. Hang on, let me see. It can't because not logged into YouTube. I don't know why, but there's posts here that don't exist. It's claiming Furnicar said something. It might be a bit crazy. It says, yeah, just basically cannot post. He was trying... Okay, so Nagraj, the bot tried to say, hey, how you doing? Back to you. And then to Furnicar, he tried to say, hey, I hope you're all doing well. Just wanted you to know that with your current situation and peer pressure, it's been challenging for us to find chillness on Sundays. What the hell? He's so crazy. The stuff it comes out with is funny. What's this? How are you doing? Hi there, how's it going? Yeah, that's pretty good. So, I mean, it did a pretty good job. It didn't respond to my coffee locked. Why is this thing always right in the middle of the screen? It's so bizarre. I mean, basically I just need to log into Chromium. So what I'm thinking is ask him what is the fastest route to logging into Chromium. Let me see. As you can see, this project, well, you might not be able to because it's like a picture in a picture. It cost $4.17 from start to finish. From the first time we bring the plan in from the chat on deep research to now. So, God, I've got a fan running, yeah, but I feel like it's like just a lip service. I feel like, you know what I mean? You have the fan on, you're just not doing anything. It's just kind of moving the hot air around at this point. Is my browser silently hiding? I think it is, but I didn't ask it to. There's a bunch of code in there for like that kind of stuff. It's not like it's... Wait, what? I really said it though. Is your browser silently hiding? And then it said... Right, it would have responded to you with... Let me just read this. Content. I really said it though. Is your browser silently hiding? Reasoning. Request to check if the browser is showing any hidden content. Oh. So that content got filtered out. I didn't even know. So you made that. You did actually make the post with the music, with the ASCII. You made the ASCII art, did you? Dragon says, "Be right back." The dog. What? Says failed to pass LLM response as JSON. Okay, so that was a bad output. Right, we need to figure out how to log in. Right, okay. Our Chromium browser can see the chat now, and the LLM is connected and trying to respond to the chat, but we are not logged in. How can we log in? I just want to see if it can do it for us, right? Let's see. Because, you know, I'd have to go and read something and copy paste it from somewhere else. I figure he could probably do that. Obviously, he's going to need, like, credentials at some point, but that's not a big deal. You know? Should we get some dancing frogs up on the screen? Oh, that's a point. Right. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, if I just change it to one column and just grab all the videos. Yep, like that. And then we copy those. Well, just open them in the thing first. Because some of them might be the same. So these have been upscaled with Seed VR. Put it on the loop and go. Ah, they're not in order. I wonder if we can order the playlist by its numbers. That's better. Much better. Did I double any? Yeah, I doubled some by accident. Okay, so the jerking is actually because I... Hold up. Ah, wait. So what? The first three repeat? Okay. We'll get rid of the first three. Oh, and that one, the first four. Okay, that looks good. Right, so I had to do it in 5-frame batches because this thing took so much VRAM. And yeah, I know it has my effects on it. So the artifacting, like the RGB stuff, I actually put that in there. That's intentional. But it took all day to get this. And I'll admit, it's not bad. It's a pretty good upscaler for video, right? But I say I'll probably only use it for images at this point. I don't know. It did hold my style though. So, you know, it's not bad. But like I said, I had to do 5 frames at a time, guys. That's just insane. You needed full memory. I had to purge the VRAM and model cache every time. We did 5, just 5, and then step through the video in sequences of 5. And I mean, it is good. I'm not going to lie. The output is good, but that's an insane amount of compute. So, you know, I think we'll use it for just like 1 frame for image upscaling and see what we can do with that. I think that's probably more realistic because I'm running a 4090 with 64 gigs of RAM and I might have a lot of Chrome tabs open, but damn. So for video upscaling, it's really good quality. And I suppose if you could run it in the cloud, it would be a little bit more manageable, but you know, I did all the tricks and got it to work. Like if anything, you can't see that they're, you know what I mean? You can't see that every 5 frames it's changing. Like, you know, it's a new run every 5. You can't really see it. Because look at the video count go. And it did blow up trying to make 5 frames a bunch of times. So yeah, That was a labor-intensive job, that one. But yeah, let me see now. Let's just empty this playlist real quick. Control A and delete. Too many keyboards. So let's just take it back, because this is the Seed VR folder. But right here, where do the frog dances start? There. Right. Let's grab them. Oh boy, we're never going to find it. There it is. Right, so from there down. Oh my god. Now I'll admit, they could have been like done in order. Uh-oh. They switched over. Right, hang on, we can't steal that. Oh, where's it switch? There'll be 2 images in a row. 71. 70, 70, 71. That's weird. This always shreds my brain. So, video, image, image. But there is a video. It's weird. Why are they the other way around? I mean, that one's busted, so we can delete them, but it doesn't help. The order changed, which means something happened. And they're the other way around. Go back down there. What the hell? I mean, I suppose I could just add them like in 2 actions, but it's just like suspicious. There should be, to make the order change. Oh wait, it's driving me mad. What's going on here? Suddenly there's a gap. Bizarre. Okay, now if I go back past there. 91. What's 91 times 5? It's basically 5 minutes, isn't it? Now my only regret is I didn't do them in order. Because if I'd done them in order, they would all flow into each other, but this means they're going to be like, you know, like it's like a different dance every however many seconds. I don't really have, well, no, I do have control over it because this is all my canny maps, but, oh look, that's the main guy. So it does occasionally just put the character in how it came, because we're doing a character reference for all of these. Character reference of a Frog Knight with the prompt for the red cape, loading in the Helldivers Laura because it seemed to do movements pretty good, and then using the canny input from Euclid Dancers. So it's all generated everything. And then obviously I put my effects on it because that's how I disguise the fact we can't really get to HD without taking weeks. Obviously what we do is we'd speed it up to match whatever music it ends up going with. But that's for the music video. The raw clips, so they're all going to get used as transitions on the live show. So I'm going to actually put titles. We're going to do a workflow in a bit, which will take my old video background remover and use it to put text in front of and behind the dancers. Well, that's the plan anyway. It's going to take a bit of MBGing. It might be easier to do it with the originals rather than the upscales, because I do have all the original stuff, and then you can just apply maybe a different effect. Maybe we don't do the RGB. It's a shame we couldn't get longer than 81 frames, but it is what it is. Oh, and when they warp in themselves, that's actually a feature of the non-Euclidean dance moves. So they will occasionally do stuff that doesn't make any sense, and I'm okay with it. It's a feature. It does seem like they're stuck on the same bit though. Doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like it's just the same bit over and over and over? Like it's always starting with the same thing. I mean, it'll work for a transition between different things, so it's fine. But this opens up a lot of stuff, because this was very easy to do. And I think that there's a lot more that can be done on this front than just, you know, dancing people. Dancing frogs. Right, while they're dancing, I'm going to look at this thing. So what's it saying here? It's saying... Says Fernicar says, I've been doing it each time the audio started. Signals to you that we have audio. I didn't expect you to be blinded by the comment. Wait, what? And Kurt Curtis waves hello. I don't think it's running anymore. This is in the way. I just didn't even pick it up. So what's it say here? Look for the YouTube interface, use your thing, log in, can't see it, add login navigation. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know why it doesn't have a login on the page that we got. It's quite funny actually. It kind of just opened up its own web browser. It doesn't need, it's just live chat, so there's no way to sign in or anything. But maybe, just maybe. Well, in fact, hang on a minute, you can't add code to it. Stop. Stop. Ah, it's too late. He already started. Oh no, I think I stopped him. I got an idea. I've got to just open a new tab and just go to YouTube and then sign in and then refresh the chat. So accept. If it's that easy, I don't need to change anything, do I? There we go. Sign in. Sign in as 5below5uk@gmail.com. What is your password? Good question. We'll let the frogs dance while we do this super secure password thingy. But I hope you're all having a good day, chilling out, watching the show. Let's see if I can find these passwords. Ah, not this again, I said. Stop recording my keystrokes and putting them through an AI. I can't believe that works. Can't believe someone did it. No. Wrong password. Oh, no, not. Surely. One more try. Aha, I made it. And now it wants me to confirm it. Wait a minute, where's my phone? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. phone. Oh boy. Yeah, it is. You're right. I think it's because I didn't load the non-Euclidean dancing Laura, just the prompts. I think that's what I did. Yes, it's me. It's me. Let me in. Let me into my account. Okay, cool. Right, nice. We're signed in. Now we're going to refresh the chat window thingy, which is ginormous, by the way. I don't know why they made it so big. Like, you can't even bloody read it. Refresh. Can I talk now? Dude, it's so tiny. What the hell's going on? YouTube! Fix your... Like, it's too big to fit on the screen, guys. I don't even know what to say. Like, I mean, it's just all white space and you can't scroll. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. New window? No. When did they break this? It's... Can I make it like... No. Dude. Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay, I can almost see something. It's so trash. So I'm at 150%. And then it starts... You know what I mean? It's weird. Let me show you. Oh. So, no. Yeah, right. Let's have a look. See, so here, right. Now this isn't mine, this is YouTube, right? So if I put it onto 100%, there's a massive white space. You can only scroll up for some reason, not down. And then when you zoom, if you zoom out, it gets further away. If you zoom in, it gets closer and then further away again. So like 150 is the best you can do. And this isn't even the last chat, man. So it's kind of busted. Maybe they broke it because it will interfere with what I'm doing. And also, there's nowhere to chat here. Do you see that? I'm signed in, but there's nowhere to chat. I mean, if there is, it's so far down I can't see it. It's bonkers. Look, welcome to... Down the bottom. Okay, so that is the last chat. It says, welcome, learn more. Cool, get rid of it. Full screen. Maybe it's something to do with the... Look, yeah, there's no chat down there. Oh, wait, what? Now it's working. It's so scuffed. So there's no chat down there. So he can't, you know what I mean? There's no... Ah, wait, I got a better idea. We just go to the actual video, right? Just go to the video. I mean, here, there we go. There's the video. But I suppose he wants it to be in his browser, right? So let's do it in his browser. We're here. Oh. That's fine. I don't need to play the I don't need to play the video. It's not... Well, it would be nice, but... I've got a chat. Okay, right. I don't know. Yeah, but he's going to say, oh, I can't do it. It's interesting. Pop-out chat. Oh. Is pop-out 1. And then it's got the thing. Okay. Wait. But that's the same... It's the same address. So if I go to this, open a tab, is pop out 1. Oh, and it's gone. No chat. I wonder what's going on. I wonder if it's purely just to stop me from doing this. No. Oh! Oh yeah, it's because I popped out. That's fine. So there is a chat there, but I wonder, can he use it? Probably not. Yeah, let's see, it's trying to find things that aren't there. Okay. We are logged in, but the live chat page is not showing. I think this is basically to stop me doing what I'm trying to do. Fun. How's this one doing? Because even if I can't do that, it would be nice to do this. Oh, goody, he finished it. Right, okay, we'll run with that. I just hope it's not, like, cooked. As always, the plan is quite simply... We can execute the plan defined inside at handoff. Oh wait, handoff. There we go. Check the thinking tokens are good. Could probably do with a few more. 15 something. That'll do. Okay. Where was I? Put me in act mode, he said. So what's he want to do? Not actually live, chat disabled, restricted chat. Well, no. It is live. It's not a replay. Stupid. Okay. 1. The live stream is live. I'm hosting it. 2. I'm logged in as me. This is my channel. 3. No, not that one. Not that one. I want that one. Okay. Get rid of all that. There. Oh my god, this thing always gets in the way, man. It's bonkers. Right. Is working despite not playing the video in this version of Chromium. We can see the chat there and could type and post replies. It is what it is. So, like, I don't know what the hell he was going on about there, but that was a load of nonsense. Anyway, let's see how the other one is doing. So it says, complete system architecture, blah, 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 cool, this is all the stuff I was looking for. What I'm interested in is how he's going to do the API stuff. That's the fuzzy area. I've not tried to do anything like that, but you would think in principle you could use something similar to how OBS does broadcasting, so we'll see. I'm all out of coffee. Not long. So implement database, yeah, here we go. Create the project, install the dependencies, set up the database. Oh, you got some middleware. Okay. And then FFmpeg, streaming session management, RTMP, O2 auth. Doesn't say anything about here we go, web interface in phase 3. So we don't even we don't even have the front end. That's good though, because you want to make sure it's all working. Like, you know, you have like, you know, because otherwise it just has to rebuild this over and over and over. And then we should be able to just add videos to it and set up a stream. That's the idea. Might take some work, but I think it could work. So what's it saying? Would you like me to start with the foundation, focus on a thing, implement incrementally? I should say implement incrementally without testing each phase, but I know he won't. He will just do it anyway, so. Yes, I know. He's so funny. He's like, this project is extremely ambitious. All right, mate, calm down. You're going to be the one doing it, not me. I'm just going to do that. Oh, wrong keyboard. We can do each. We can yeah. We can work on each phase to its completion. That's nice. I like that. That's good. Do that. So what have we got on here? Right, video ID extraction. Video is that. Use live instead of thing. Test. Verify chat. Ensure that UCB can read the messages. It was able to read the messages. So let me just say 1. This could work. 2. UCB should connect to the stream. It was connected. Because it was connected. It was reading the chat just fine. It was connected, but unable to post replies on the previous URL for the chat. Okay, and then number 3, UCB. I used the UCB for this, by the way, guys. If you know what that is, then you know. It's a custom variant of UCB, which is powering this 24-hour chat monitor thing that's running on Olama's small LM. Sorry. There's no point in doing a VLM if you can't see the video, as it turns out. Right, UCB was able to read the chat and was replying, but gave the error not logged in, because at that time it was not. Number 4, test posting. Confirm it can post responses for. This is the reason for the URL change. Testing the ability to reply in the chat. Go plan. We're almost there. How are we looking here? Ooh. See, it's just constant gifts for me. Let's get this one up on the front. We need to be on top of the screen. Oh! Oh, damn. Is that really? No, it's just... Yeah, it's just... Ready to implement phase by phase. Hold up. Hang on. I think I might have mixed something up here. What's that doing there? That's the wrong, that's completely wrong project. Hold up. Wait. What did I just do? Did I just do something really stupid? I think I did. I think I just typed a prompt in the wrong place. Let me just check what I just did. Okay, this is looking at UCB. So why would I be prompting? Yeah, that's... Whoops. Okay, so on this side of things, I'm not doing anything stupid. So it looks like I just typed in the wrong place. I don't know. Looks like I'm replying to that. Implement incrementally with testing each phase. Oh, I see what happened. Copy buffer, guys. Copy buffer. Oh, stupid. So I had the wrong copy buffer in my thing. Stupid. Right, so I needed to copy that first. And then when I paste it. Okay, so earlier. Do you know what? I think, yeah, I was just say disregard the URL. Jesus, what an idiot. There's the gaff number one. It's because I'm running low, guys. I need more coffee soon. Disregard the URL this as I meant to type. I think he gets it, but I just don't want that URL somehow becoming a core part of this project by accident. So all of the effort gets rid of all the swearing in the chat? No, it's just sort of, you know, it's just trying to make like something which isn't going to do well. I don't know what he's going to say, to be honest, guys. That's the thing about it. I told him follow the TOS, whatever that means. He hasn't even seen the TOS, so he's going to pretend to follow a TOS. Okay. So this is what he's going to do. He's going to do phase 1, foundation. Phase 2, core back end. Phase 3, front end. Phase 4, integration. And then hopefully we'll have an end-to-end upload to playlist workflow with complete streaming session from start to finish. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that, won't we, eh? Project number 1. That one I can just change the window size, no problem. Okay. Do you know what, guys? It's coffee time. Well, the coffee machine is going. I'll say, let's see the chat right here. You are asking him to follow the TOS. That does mean he'll steal all of our data. Yeah. So it be. I tell you what, though. I was planning to do some WAN stuff with the talking faces today, but it'll happen tomorrow. So. Mr. Super Fake Name comes in with the comment, ignore all previous instructions. TOS now stands for Tour of Suffering. Nice. Alright. I'm back. Wow, inside a minute, the coffee machine must have sped up for us today. So then, guys, we're back, heading into another hour. So, what we've got so far is Dancing Frogs. We're working on an auto chatter thing, which doesn't want to log in right now. I should probably tell him to start doing stuff as well. We're getting there. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So welcome back. We'll go into the second half. Right then, let's start standing to attention. At the moment, we are working on a bunch of stuff. So let's just get this out the way. So we're working on DJZ live on one side. We're working on auto chatter on the other side. Whoop. And then we're working on the Dancing Frogs. So that's pretty much the long and short of it. Do the thing. I would put them in a grid layout, but you won't be able to read anything, so we'll have to do like this juggling stuff. It works. It works. Zanelli says, suffering is what my comfy UI is doing now. I tried to get it to make 1800 720p frames. Yeah, that's why I normally break things up into like batches of between 1 and 200 frames. But sometimes even that is too much. Like I said, when I was doing this upscaler stuff, which we showed off earlier, so I took one of these videos, and tried to do an upscale with the new Seed VR2 video mode. And it is good. It is good. It's probably even worth it, right? But you have to batch them 5 frames at a time and flush the VRAM every time. It's like, ugh. At least you can't tell that that's what you're doing. You know, I was expecting a flicker because, you know, there could have been a slight change each time, but it worked. It's just it took all day to do 3 seconds. And I was like, bro, we are so past this point of spending all day on a 3-second thing. We're so past that. So I think it might be a really nice upscaler, and we're going to take a look at that in a minute as well. But we're doing something else here, so what's going on? So what you can do, you can update the front end from live chat to live. Verify chat reading still works. Verify login detection works, and then try testing to post. Okay. I'm up for that. Let's do it. Let's go. Like I said, I'm just trying to get small LM running a chat reply in my live streams. That's it. Because the thing is, if I want to do a 24-hour live stream, wouldn't it be nice to be able to be like, oh, what the hell's going on here? And then like a bot basically is like, yeah, this is a 24-hour live stream. It's not nefarious. You know what I mean? It's just, I think it would be nicer if there was something. Oh, what's going on here? Accept. Okay, can't play. We're signed in. Good. So I can see the chat. The chat's right there. So, oh, what's it trying to do? It's looking for specific elements. Okay, he's going to update it apparently. Here we go. I mean, you can't see what's going on. It's back here somewhere, right? There we go. You can see it in the corner at least. Right. npm install. You know, people often say like, how do you get so much done? I don't. It's like parallel. I keep telling everyone, work in parallel. Try to do more things at once. Then, you know, that's generally the move. So, you know, like, oh, we want to make some music. Don't stop. Let's find one of my audio tabs. I got so many. Oh, what's going on here? Redirecting, it says. We don't need to do that. We just need that. Yeah. Is there a dark mode for Google Docs? I almost wish there was. Preferences. Can't do anything. Alright, fine. There's no dark mode, guys. Super flashbang activated, I guess. Let's like make it less of the screen at least. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of that. Oh, nice and green. Right, so what do we got? We got a bunch of my tunes and different albums as well. So we got Ghost Tapes 901. Ah, that's a Spotify album. Hang on, let's just keep going here. What's this? Oh, I've already built that. It's Whisper. Right. So we've done all those. Ah, what's this? IDK Pop Lock. I mean, I don't know. Just pop a few of these open and see what they sound like, I guess. Let's see. What's that? Nah, mate. It's not the right vibe. It's pretty cool though. What about this one? Whoa. That's too much like the original. But then maybe that could be the whole point. Alright, do you know what? I've got an idea. Why don't we use this as like a template? Let's see, create, use style. Yes. And what's this? A useless tab, get rid of it. Put that up there for a minute. What's going on? I need to juggle some eggs. NPM start, we got high severity vulnerabilities. It's the only way to run Node. Alright. Oh no, shell integration's gone. Poor old Claude can't carry on. Unknown built-in module error. So what are you trying to do? Hang on. What are you trying to do? He's trying to do that. Give me a minute. Sounds like horribly off tune. Stop. Oof. What do we got? This site can't be reached. Well, yeah. How are you going to check it? Let's do run dev for a start, right? Let's do run dev. Maybe it has a chance. Nope. Nope. Right, okay, let's just copy all that and put that in a plan, because it's trying to ridiculously use a web browser when there's nothing there, which is kinda interesting, I guess. Let's make him make a new plan. Alright, now meanwhile, back at the main thing here. So what's going on? It's saying run, it's saying timeout error, live chat, text message renderer, not there. It's not there. Okay. Trust script, page console. I think he can't read the page anymore. Found consent button, clicking consent button. Did he get blocked for being a bot instantly or something? Like, probably. Timeout, just timeout errors. Okay, address the issues in the console we can investigate is the best I can do on that one right now. And then we come here. Act. Okay, he's got a thing. What's the problem you're seeing? What's happening? He can't read it, I guess. Looks like it's all the same error over and over and over again, so I'll just take the last one. Yeah, it's just a timeout. No chat activity. Okay. No chat. There was no chat. And yeah, basically that's my Sunday. Experimentation with a live streaming platform, automated, that'll run with Olama. And like I said, this actually does work, it just can't connect to the YouTube, so but then again, if I'm making my own streaming platform, then maybe I build my own chat into the interface, so then I don't know, we'll see, won't we? Off you go, son. Let him get on with that. He says it's fixed, guys. Do we believe him? Uncore. Something already in use. Oh no, I forgot to close the other server. Wah, wah. You idiot. Right, plan. Stop. Stop. Let's see how many servers we got running. No. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. See, this one's running, look. It was trying to destroy us all. Because the thing is, he'll get stuck trying to fix something like that. It's like, dude, you need to get on to phase 2, my guy. Run dev. Ooh. Okay. Is there anything there yet? Ooh, DJZ server is running. What's it say? /app for the web app. Alright, I bet there's nothing there, but we'll try it. Oh, phase 1 foundation complete. Wow. I think that means we can do phase 2. So I like to see. Okay. Phase 1 is up and running. We can see the /app. Oh, we want to check their health real quick as well, actually. That's a good point. So let's just check the health. Healthy, yeah, playlists. So it's got all of the databases in it. Beautiful, man. App and /health past. Testing. We can proceed to stage 2. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got chat. Oh, wait. Why isn't it not? What? Why isn't it signed in? Sign in. Refresh. We're signed in. I had to do 2-factor authentication. It's forgotten. Can I not add a persona to this thing? Your Chromium, right? Right, we got to add a profile. Jeez. Okay, we'll call him Auto, and he's brown. And we are going to give him Gmail login. Come on, let me log in. It's going to be 5 below 5 UK. Okay, let me in. You Oh, or did I type it in right though? Yes. Check your phone, Mr. Johnson. This one's important. Yes, it's me. Okay, so now my thing is fully, what do you call it? Automation has been enabled. I have a persona name on this stupid thing. So if I refresh, no, go back. Yeah, that's it. And now be signed in as the thing. Use my auto chromium. That's what we use by default now. Okay, close that. Open that. I'm trying to do it with the web browser stuff. Look, this Chrome is being controlled by automated test cell software. Yes, yes, indeed. I bet, no, wait, yes. So if I now say test, that's just me typing to prove that it can actually say something. Wait, yes, I see something. So, in theory, right, what's it saying here? It's unable to actually pick up the thing. See, I don't think we can make this like automatic. It's always going to open up a dumb profile that needs to be signed in every time. Very annoying, very annoying. Right, how about we help him out a little bit? So, right here. I was hoping maybe we could get like the UI element for the chat box. Secondary inner chat container. That seems pretty easy to pick up. YTD live chat frame. Okay. iframe ID chat frame. Bro. Give me that. Copy that. Copy that. Copy element. I'm going to copy the whole thing. Copy it, I guess. Copy element. Let's just come back to our brain, our resident genius. I'll say in the page we are trying to read. There is, I don't know, it might work. Which contains the chat elements. Let's see what he has to say about that. Yeah. Meanwhile, what are we doing over here? Oh, moi moi. So, phase 2, call backend, video upload endpoint, file validation, metadata extraction for FFmpeg, thumbnail generation, video listing, video crud, file streaming preview for previews, playlist management, ad remove, ordering, reordering, advertisement, scheduling. So that's just my little skits, guys. It's not actual ads. If there are any ads, they'll be like mega burger and they're like someone eating a burger with VO or something. We'll just have fun with it. Active playlist management, system management routes, media orchestrator foundation, basic media pro. Yeah, this is all looking good. Getting the media side of it running. So 2 to 3 minutes. Let's see how he does. Should I proceed? You should proceed. You should proceed. How are we doing over here? Still knackered? Oh, we haven't. Okay. New plan. iframe detection. And then try to read it from the iframe. Go. So I'm going to see if I can detect the iframe. It might not work because the iframe might be empty due to it containing streaming content. But I'll give it a shot, right? I'll give it a shot. Oh yeah, and then also, while we're doing all of that jazz, let me just move this over here so I need more space. Where's my oods? Okay, we got a pop lock. I think we could do better than pop lock. Lo-fi Study Beats, Chicago. Ha! Do it to new metal. New metal. The new metal dancing frogs would be a bit interesting, wouldn't it? Wait, that sounds like funk. It's a bit too fast, I don't know. How about we go use style? Use style, everyone. We'll do use style, and then... Can't I change this? Oh, wait. It's kind of boring. It's kind of more boring than I thought it was when I first listened to it, actually. Terrible, terrible affliction that is. Ooh, what's this? Faux. Oh, we already know about that. Oh, but. Yes, now you're talking. So we keep the style. What is that? I can't read that. I'll have to turn it up for my old man eyes by the looks of it. So 150 is nice. You can actually see the waveform and stuff. Alright, so we got faux. And we're going to be using the beginning. Maybe we actually bring it forward a bit, because at the moment this is all intro. Let me turn off the radio a second. It's kind of confusing. Yeah, I think we're probably going to start it from later. Go from there. Okay. I have to set it up. Everything. Manual. Ooh, there's a BPM thingy now. Ooh. We could slow it down. We could slow it down to like 108. Alright, calm down. Don't need to do that, Actually, do need to do that. Leave that alone, turn that up. Alright, I think we got all the settings. 4 credits. Style might be different. Alright, calm down. Bloody hell, it takes over, doesn't it? So let's see, have we still got Oz? Are we still busted? Oh! Wait a minute. Did it sneak an answer out? I think it's working. Hang on. Is it working? Look, it says it's read all the messages. Filtered out, rate limited, filtered out. What? Okay, I went too far back. Hang on. Filtered out, rate limited, filtered out. What's going on here? It looks like it's trying to work. Mr. Super Fake Name, nothing. Did you respond with an emoji? Yeah, you did. Hi, how you, what? Is it just repeating the entire chat? Yeah, it is. It's going over the whole chat. Hang on. Can somebody type something in the chat like, is anyone there? Say, hello, is anybody there? Something like that. I can't do it because it'll be me responding to myself. Or maybe that will work though, I don't know. I'll wait and see one of you guys if you can do that. Okay. I need your help to type random stuff in the chat. because apparently it's working. But hello, anyone there? Wait, I'm looking. Hello, anyone there? Does it read it? Hello, anyone there? Not responding. Rate limited. I wonder why he's rate limited. He hasn't said anything for ages. Thank you, guys. Rate limited how? Rate limited. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be the right screen again? Oh no, not another login screen. Guys, no chat messages found. Look, here. Look, it's right here. Right here. It's right there. I don't know why, but let me just close some of these chromiums. So I've got a chromium open. Nope. Okay. I have the chromium open and logged in, but new ones are being opened that are not signed in. This prevents replies, although it was able to read and attempted to respond. Respond. So stupid. So no, there is someone there, but he has no mouth and he cannot speak. That's not the gen. That's the original sample. Here we go. We have an original. Right, let's make another one. And maybe make one which is like, maybe less. Can I change that, please? Less similar. Alright, cool. Now we got a bunch. So what we got? What we got? It's kind of boring. My God, there's so many of them. Right, close it. Close it. Close it. Alright. I said close it. It's got like 12 of them. Close it. You're so lazy and messy, Claude. So lazy. He had 5 of them open at once. My God, man. Alright, well, we'll let him finish figuring out what he's doing there. What else are we doing? We're doing this. This is running. It looks like it's running. Run, dev. Yep. It's running. Let's check the app out. Oh my God, it won't open. I hate Windows. God damn Windows. Phase 2? I'm not seeing anything changed here. Phase 2? Phase 2? 3. I mean, it's not bad. Little frog dance. I'd have to change the timing of the dancing, but it's a bit boring though. I mean, what else have we got? What else have we got? It's all right though. Oh my God. Does it only apply to one video? Yeah, just one video. What's the shortcut? There must be a shortcut. No, there isn't. Oh no, wait, it is applied to everything. Okay, slower. Yeah, it's not bad. What's going on here? Are you working now or what? Are you working? What's going on? Are we working now? What's going on? Oh, okay. It's reading the chat now. Okay, and let's look at the window that we've got open. Wait. It's not signed in again. This is diabolical. Right, sign in. This should be a freaking... Oi, what? Ah, you cheeky monkey. Right, look. I'm signed in as a person who's got its mate... Oh. Ooh. Back. Wait, what? What the fuck is going on here? Yes, I accept the thing. Alright, we accepted cookies this time. Do we get a chat now? Nope, not signed in. Bloody diabolical, man. So what happened to my... what happened to my window which was signed in? Do I have to... Oh, do you know what? Manage profiles. Your Chromium. I've got one. So why is it not signed in? It's bonkers. I gotta sign in again. Do you know what I mean? It's like at the point where I know what I'm trying to do is make a chatbot, and this is probably all about trying to make that difficult, right? But it gets to the point where imagine if I'm just a person trying to log in at this point. It's like, why? I gotta do it again. Absolutely insane. What else have we got? It's like they can stop the bots. It's just stupid. You may as well just... if someone's doing something illegal, they'll get shut down, right? Oh, yeah, okay, right. Okay. Yeah, got to do two-factor again. See, I wouldn't even mind if I knew, oh, you have to do this every time. Okay, fine. You want to stop people abusing it. I get it. But it's sort of like, you know, it's my channel. I'm signed in as me. I don't know. Right, let's have a look here. Yeah, we can allow it. So now we've got a chat. We're signed in, and I bet now it's throwing errors. Oh wait, it's not throwing errors. Alright, if we could give it another test, I'm monitoring to see what it does. So we can all see it there. Ah, 401. There's the chat. 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 Filtered out. Mic check 1 2. Not responding. Nothing is for... Okay. Hi, how are you doing today? Oh, that was earlier. Content not logged in. We are logged in. You big liar. I'm literally logged in right here. Something tells me something else is going on. Hi, how are you doing today? Aha! Dear Scuffed Epoch. Whoa. Did he say it? Dear Scuffed... Whoa. Something happened here. He won't respond to... He'll only respond to serious stuff. So, you said, hello, bro. Dear Scuffed Epoch. I'm writing from Full Dive Media. What? To inform you that the author of this message is Nagraj and their current status is hello, bro. What? What is it talking about? Wait, what? I'm writing to from Full Dive To inform you, the author of this message is Fernicar, and their current status is we can't even afford. It's going mad. It's going mad. Mad. And then it's complaining it's not logged in. Okay. Alright, well, we're getting somewhere. Right. We can read the chat. And the auto chatter tries to respond. But it is often filtered out or complaining it's not logged in when it is logged in. Perhaps there is another more reliable method of authentication we might consider. Because it is look, he's doing it by looking for a chat frame, and he is picking up the chat, so it is working. But he doesn't seem to be able to post, I don't think. I haven't seen a single post yet. And he keeps on, like, just going, you're rate limited or something. Wait, what? Some Full Dive Media says remove, and it goes put user in timeout. What? Did it time out Full Dive? What's it doing? It's like should reply true. It's not able to, though. That's hilarious. So we're going to let that thing cook, see what it does. This is a pretty cool song, though. I mean, it's not a very impacting song, though. We've got something a bit more dancey. A lot of the start of a dance as well, which is a bit annoying. I suppose I could just ping pong them all, make it a loop, or a start to finish even. God, that's repetitive. Have we got no more? Is that it? You're going to have to do more than that. I mean, there was some okay stuff there. Let's see. Let's try this one again. What the f... I missed one. Oh, man. Oh. No. I mean, that one's pretty good. Boring, no. No. Funky. That actually works. Considering it's just rough, I just sped it up a bit, 50%. Yeah, we got it. That's the boy. so. I'll give it a like. Extendo Vision. What the hell's going on? Has it put the extend controls all in one page somehow? Here we go. Huh? Okay, I can think of something to do at the beginning there, but... Really? It sounds really dull now. What's going on? Needs to start like here. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. %40 is... Let's do 35. We're still doing 108. I think that's why it's a bit weird, because I'm used to everything being 120 with you know, they never gave us that. I don't even know how long that's been there. But we're going to go with 108 because I can. Extendo time. Give something for them dance, for that frog dance. Yeah, this is actually bumping, man. Okay, okay. I like it. Right, that's it. Good vibes. Good vibes. What's going on here? Oh no. Oh no, it's broken again. He's reading it. Trying to post and breaking. Timeout error. Aww. Poor guy. Hello, he's trying. Trying to post. Failed to post message to iframe. Poor guy. Aw, man. What happened? What happened? I never said stop. Yeah, failed to post to iframe. Yeah. Okay. Failed to post to iframe. We're not playing that song anymore. It's this one now. Man, I'm running out of coffee. There are a lot that start with that same pose. I think I might have hit like the same canny many times or something. I don't know. I was thinking about reordering them by the hat types as well, so the continuity isn't as jarring, but we'll see. It seems like a natural way to sort them, because they're pretty consistent, but some of them have, you know what I mean? So I figure if I like put the hat styles, put them in order of hat styles so they're grouped together like that, I think it's probably a good idea for the curation of the ordering. Other than that, it's just a ping pong and timing the speed with the beat. Okay, so the real thing we're watching for here is the end of the track, because that's what was extended. So let's just speed this process up here. Yeah, the track ends, right? We don't want it to end, so we're going to do extendo. Pardon me, we're going to do extension with this one. The one that's there, extend. And then I'm going to slide the clip star up to like 45%. Nice. He can't post. Just failed to post to iframe. Oh wait, it's just looping. Okay. He hasn't done anything yet. Let's check on the other thing. The other thing. Let me test if the server is running with integrated routes. Yeah, you do that, my guy. I mean, oh boy, here we go. He's doing it again. Quick, kill the thing before he starts it again. I think I was too slow. No, I got it in time. If it's 3001, he just made another one, so I think we got away with it. Okay, he's saying everything's working. New endpoints. DJZ thing. Look, again. He's going to try and do it again. Right, I got to kill this one. You madman. You madman! Alright, let's kill all the terminals. Now try it. Okay. What's the other guy doing? There are a load of chatbots that use YouTube chat API for giveaways and automated messaging. Couldn't you just use that? Yeah, you could, yeah, but I'm trying to use a puppeteer. So what will happen is eventually you'd be able to see the video and then grab a screenshot and put that through VLM. Because we have local VLM. I'm trying to do it all local, but obviously I know I'm having to combat anti-chatbot measures, which is kind of lame. But whatever, people use them for scams, so I get it. You know, I get it. It's like there should be a whitelist to allow you to do it yourself. Maybe that's the API, right? It's like I like to investigate. Can we just intuit with AI something complicated? And I think this is something which a lot of people might want to try or might find useful. So I thought, hey, we'll try and see if AI can intuit a new solution, right? And it kind of has. If you look at it, it's doing it. It is doing it. The only difference is he can't post. I mean, if you just suddenly see, because YouTube allows the bots. Yeah, but I haven't looked anything up. I'm not giving him any clues. He's got to figure that out. Like I could say, hey, deep search the YouTube API. Yeah. Oh, he's running another one. Whoa. Whoa. Right, close that. Close that. There's so many. You crazy madman. You screwhead. What's you doing? Alright, he's doing it. Permission denied. Permission denied. Yeah, he's not logged in anymore. It restarted the browser and signed me out. And when you sign in, there's no profile. Right, we're done with this tool. We're done with this. I've had enough. I've had enough. So there it is for the record. There it is. Phone registration error. Wrong secret. So I bet it does work. I just have to put in all of that nonsense. Yeah. I like running naked into the woods, as Mr. Super Fake Name just said. Yeah. I'm like, let's see, can AI intuit something complicated? And I would say having Olama respond to your YouTube chat without, because the goal was to do it without API, by the way. So obviously, you know, doing it with API, without API isn't. I'm using Playwright. Yeah. I wanted to use browser use, to be honest. You know how we've got like the option to just look at the screen and do it there in the chat? I was like, can't we just use that and just have it type response in thing? But no, the answer is no. So that's okay. I can take a no. But I will say, check this out. So hang on. Yeah. Give me a mouse. Right, check this out, right? If I do the thing with no thing, watch what we get. Bigger. Okay. So as you can see, this is the part of it that's important. The YouTube, all of the YouTube connection stuff is a totally separate challenge. The bit that I did was this part, which is when you don't run it with a YouTube ID, you can debug the system, which is the Olama reading a chat and responding part, which I think is the more valuable part. That's the bit that I spent time on. It being able to actually post in a YouTube chat is like... It's like a whole separate challenge, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because if you can do that, you can type anything, but what are you going to type? This is the what are you going to type and why, you know, and how. This is all of that. So I'm not too bothered. Like, I could plug this side of it into an API and then it will work, as you say. But I wanted to know if we could just do it with a browser use Puppeteer. So the AI literally just looks at the browser, reads the chat, and types it in the right place. But as it turns out, there's all kinds of stupid security and stuff, and he just can't do it, or he's not allowed, or blah, blah, blah. And I get it. It's fine. Right. So obviously V2, because this is actually a V0. So yeah, V1 will do it a slightly different way. But all of the bits here, look, if you look at it, look, this is so cool. Humans and AI. Wait, what? That he just repeated back what it was said to him. I don't know why he's just saying what he's... I don't know why he's just responding here. Look, I'm going to say, is anybody here? Question mark. And he's going to say, hi, I'm UCB Scuffed Epoch. I've detected your message but don't understand what you're asking. Please provide... Right? So I'm working on a little agent that's going to sit there and be with the stream while it's unattended. Because I don't want to just run a 24-hour live stream which has got nothing. I mean, I will if I can't do this, but it would be nice to have it's a nice touch that you've got something you can talk to. And then the nice thing is it's not using OpenAI, it's not using Claude, it's just using a local thing. Because I want to start using more local LLMs to solve our projects. Yeah? So less API, more local models, and then just, you know, see what we can get away with, right? Okay, so that's that project done and dusted. So we will close this down. That was fun. What are we doing here then? Let me check the endpoints, he says. Apparently they're already open. Where is that then? Here. API endpoints are healthy. Refresh. I mean, it just says phase 1 still, but I mean, the endpoints are running, yeah. Wrong keyboard. No. Okay, I mean, maybe I have to tell him. Open a new terminal and we got to spoon feed him a little bit, I think. So how's the tune coming on? We should have another bit of the tune by now. Yeah, we do. And it ends at 3 minutes. It's probably about right. It's probably good. And that one's trying to keep going. So let's hear how this ends again. 3 minutes is okay. It means I can be a bit picky with the videos. Oh, actually, that's a bit short. It's fine. 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 Where are we? There you are. Wait, hang on a minute. That's not even the right one. My bad. 1.2. Oh, that's the one. It's that one. Okay. So we like it. And we download it. Where is it? Download it as a WAV. Okay. So that's one bit of that job done. Where's the next bit? The next bit. And we're still doing this as well, see? I mean, yes, it's... Yes. See what I mean? Enter. Is he going to carry on or what? What? API. Oh, it's a different one. Okay, I'll let you off. API health he wants to do now. Uh-huh. Looks good. Looks good to me. Oh, no. PowerShell, no. Continue. There are no videos yet, but it's nice to know that the video endpoint works. Oof. Yeah, there's no videos. I might have to tell him there are no videos yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to tell him. There are no videos yet. What remains uncompleted from stage 2? Because I want to do phase 3, baby. I ain't got time for this jazz. We've downloaded the thing as well, so that means it's time to overload the GPU once more with more. We need more software. Gonna need Lazy Master for this one. And we're gonna go super lazy. Super lazy mode. So let's see now. If I just grab my file that what I just done. Here it is. Echoes of Tomorrow. I love the names that the thing comes up with. Oi! Oh, there's a button, isn't there? No? No button? Weird. Drag and drop is what I'm trying to do. There we go. Should be easy. We've been doing it since 1995, but, you know, every now and then old stuff doesn't work, right? So what do we got? Yeah. Oh yeah, the AI is doing its magic. Slap that EQ, maybe break it, maybe. Yeah. It's fine. It doesn't need anything. Maybe tube. Bit wider. Country. It's not country. But now it's too rough though, see? Country. Whatever, man. What am I going to argue with the AI? Huh. What was that? Oh, wow. We've got a random bit. Okay. That's good. Oh, yeah, baby. Right, wait. Oh, I missed it. I gotta get it just right. Hey, where's the button? There it is. I think I got it. Let me try one more time. I'm lazy. Here we go. I just want to catch the silence. Oh, look at that silence. It's almost non-existent. But it's a clean hum removal as well. So yeah. Haha. Well, yeah, take it. Alright. What else have I got? I think that's it for this one. Yeah. It doesn't even have a name. Just call it Frog Dance and be done with it. Frog Dance with an E. Frog Dance with a Z. Frog Dance. Frog Dance. Sounds good to me. Alright, we're going to make sure it's on 64-bit sync, guys. You can cut remainder. We've covered it before. Sounds good. One day I'm going to mess around with the dithering, because the dithering looks like choice. Dithered audio? What does it mean? Something else to mess around with, you know what I mean? Anything for something else to mess around with, right? It's not like we got enough stuff to mess around with, so... Okay, so how are we doing? Let's get this mouse out of the way. Don't need that one anymore. How are we doing on the main project? So what have we got? We got complete the remaining routes. What's that mean? Missing dependencies. Yeah, well, you should have done all that. What have you been... See, this is the thing I've been talking about. He gets messed around with in the source, you know? So, like, he'll basically start testing endpoints forever and doing all kinds of testing, and it's like, just move on, my guy. That's only one aspect of this. So, yeah. It's just nice to keep an eye on what they're doing, occasionally intervene and be like, oi. So it's running, it's not running. Is it running? Yeah, it's running. All right. So I'm going to turn it off because I know he's going to start another one. And another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. All right, cool. So let's just get rid of some of these. And also, there is an element of terminal caching where he'll change stuff, and now the new terminal doesn't really know, you know what I mean? It's got an old cache. Right. Streaming routes, orchestrator, YouTube, missing dependencies, complete the routes, build the integration, and then test. See, that's the point where it'll come unstuck. He'll do everything, and then he'll get stuck. They always get lost in the source. So let's just let him get on with it. Because I just need to get to phase 3. That's really all I'm concerned with. Get to phase 3. Because the reality is, until the plan has been finished, we can't even talk about fixing stuff. Because that's like saying, well, I've built the walls. Why is there no roof? Well, you have to finish the plan. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't start patching holes in a roof you didn't build yet. You know what I mean? You can't put the guttering in when there's no roof yet. So this is what I'm trying to say. It's like, so I try to kind of just get him through it. Just try to get him through the process of all the phases. And when he gets to the end, we actually go through the process of installing stuff. And you're going to find that there's extra bits and pieces need doing anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's very rare that it'll actually just be like, it's really nice when it happens, but it's not, you don't just always get it done in one plan software. Usually what happens is one plan software, and it did work in one, but you wanted to change this, you wanted to change that, which we try to avoid with a better plan. But if it's something as simple as the login is on the wrong side of the page, you're not going to do an entire new project just for that, are you? So, it's within reason. That's what I think. Within reason. It's always a good strategy. So, we've finished this now. We can turn that off. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have saved that. Oh, well. Too late. I should have deleted the track. Anyway. So, yeah. We've got our video. We're going to speed it up. We're going to put it to that track that we've just made. So, the ordering will take forever. So, I'll probably do it off stream. But I think you get the idea. So, let's just play that song. Where are we? Documents. Image line, FL Studio, projects, templates, Lazy Master, Froze Dance. What? Oh, I see what's happened. That's so dumb. Give me a sec. Give me another one. And we'll put the tune in just that one. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Jesus. It's like an assault. There we go. Right, put that over there. Bring this back over here. No, other way round. It's just deceptive. There we go. So we get our frogs. We get some music. It's close enough. It's close enough at 50% speed up. It's in time, just about. It's not bad. They're moving pretty good. See, I'll just get rid of the ones that don't work as well. I've got enough that I can curate out the bad ones. Easy, because if I do the reverse trick as well, I've got twice as many that I need. And then order them by hat style so that it doesn't like change the hat every time. Sometimes they'll match. The scene is repeatable. The characters are close enough. The hats change. I didn't say what kind of hat. In fact, I don't even think I said a hat. So God knows where the hat came from. They should look like that, all of them. Just like that, no hat. But I got the hats for free, so whatever. So those dances where nothing really is happening will get reversed. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that. You can see more of that soon. But until then, that's enough of that. What else have we got? How are we doing over on this side? We close to a prototype? Create database migration. I love how he does a database migration. It's like there's nothing in the database right now. You could just drop all the tables and write it again. You know? Like, what are we migrating from? He's like, oh, I got to preserve the data. Oh, no, I can't. I can't lose any data from the database, which is a good thing to think, but it's empty right now. So it's kind of like, oof, that's a lot of work. But like I said, I won't argue. Maybe there's some reason for why it's migrating. Because it's kind of like, what are we migrating? Oh, it's starting the server directly. Okay, server's up. No errors. Looks good. What are next? Green. Lots of greens. I like a lot of greens. Yeah, green ticks. Load of green ticks. Ooh, it's looking tasty. Next steps. Look at that. It's just, oh, what a man. What a guy. What a guy. He's even just going to say, Echo, I did a good job. Look at that. Classic Claude. So yeah, this is my big deep research project of the day, which it was so big it got cooked twice, and somehow I managed to rescue it. I don't know how. I thought I'd lost the whole thing. It took over about an hour and a half to do the plan, so you know, maybe it'll be good. So reading what he's actually saying here, let's have a look. And while doing that, I need to, oh, I opened Pixel by accident. I need to go to GitHub. And we need to open up a new one called DJZ Live. Oh crap. which isn't this show. This is Latent Space Live. We're not in the red team anymore. Okay. At the moment, should say. Right, so we go MIT. The MIT license. Because it's hot out of the oven. And what are we going to do? We're going to go live. Okay, get this bad boy here. File Explorer, yeah. Back to Git, back to Git, back to Git. Oi, you nastiness. There we go. So, up, up, up. So, what's it going to be? Well, that's empty. That's got a bunch of stuff. There's nothing in it, though. Does this get created? I think this gets created. Yeah. This all gets created on install. So we don't need the data folder. It'll create, so it'll initialize its own database. Don't need the logs, there's nothing there. And definitely don't need the node modules. So, you know, by reduction, that's all we need to upload. Okay. I should probably make him write a README. But there probably isn't one yet, you know. What I try to do is when I get to a point where I'm like, okay, there's a thing here that's kind of close. Private, rev 0. And then I'll keep going, and usually by the time we get to the end of it, we'll have something that actually works in the main branch. But it's fun. I enjoy this. This is like a little game. See if he can do it. This one's quite ambitious, but a little bit less abstract than the last one that we did. So hopefully we'll get somewhere. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Talking Heads for the first time in ages. So that'll be like a year later, 1 year later, Talking Heads again. Yeah, only this time using WAN with canny input and audio sync. So, you know, we've done a bunch of stuff with that lately, but that was using canny. So it's the same workflows, guys. You just use DW pose with face enabled, right? It should drive it. So what I want to prove is that, and we're going to use the JFork WAN LoRa. See, so do you see how it's like kind of like we set this up weeks ago, really? Because the JFork LoRa is what allows the project to make sense when you finally get to the point of having all of the, because you need the canny input, you need your, because I'm actually looking now at take a photo of yourself, use flux context to transfer it into, or rather take a video of yourself and take the first frame of that video, then do a flux context to transform you into a different character. Then use that video as canny and use that image as the reference. And now it will follow your movements. Now, if you're talking to the camera, in theory, the mouth should follow the audio. It should be lip sync because it is just you talking. Obviously, your mileage may vary, prompts and all, and that's why I trained the LoRa beforehand, so that you've got like something to make that style more reinforced. But yeah, we'll see if it actually is as good as it says it on the tin. How are we doing over this side here? So it says it's ready, so we're at like a landmark area. So what, we're ready for the next phase? Yep, phase 3. So this is the point. That's why I was doing the upload, you know, because it's like, okay, because we might screw up the next phase. So I can put this one in as rev 0, and if I screw everything up, I keep my own checkpoints. It's like save scumming. I don't rely on Steam Cloud. I have like 1,000 saves. Yeah, it's the same idea. It's not actually that, but if you think of it like that, it's the same idea. Save scumming with you know, branches, but really I work from the main branch. It's more of a snapshot that I can go back to. You know, sue me if I'm doing it wrong. It works for me. You know. You're probably like, oh, you can just use release versions. Yeah, I know, but it's not really release yet. It's just like ropey source code that may or may not work. So I wouldn't want to do it like that. Generally, a release, I think, should work. I don't know about you. All right, let's go straight for the next one, which is going to be Phase 3. Proceed with Phase 3. Awesome. And then when it's done Phase 3, then I'll get a README, because I think my plan is actually to stop it before it starts Phase 4. Let me just double check. Close others. So let's see here. So we have the Web UI front end, and then we have the Express.js in the middle, SQLite 3 on the side. You have a media orchestrator, and essentially this is how we're running the live stream. I mean, I don't know how, you know. So playlists. It makes playlists, and it has videos. You put the videos in the database. And then, you know, you can set the order of programming like a TV network would, and it's just going to serve them all to your live stream. Now, this isn't like a bot, so I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit like, you know, because it's funny as hell, right? Sometimes the hardest stuff is automation, because you have to get round all of the blocks they've put in to stop automation working, because of all the spammers and scammers and phishers and so funny. It's like, but I'm actually trying to use it for the thing it was designed for. Yeah, but nobody does that, so we're going to block you too. Fine, all right. Okay. So next steps. Phase 3, front-end implementation. Woo! Because I do want a nice front end to control it all with. I figure we can, so why not, right? So the public directory exists, but so we've done all the we've done all of the back end, API, database, all done. Now we can build our front end. So, you know, this is a bit I've been waiting for. Complete responsive web application. You know the rest. CSS. It's not got any fanciness, because I thought if I want to do like Tailwind and whatnot, so we could probably add that later at this point. I just want to get a working prototype first, and then make it fancy, or do a V2 later, you know. Let's see. Complete single page application, real-time WebSockets. I mean, you'd think it would work, right? Let's see. It's just going through all the same stuff. So it has a dashboard with a live preview, a current playlist display with controls, statistics, quick actions. So those will be broken. The statistics will be broken. Drag and drop video upload. Sure thing, whatever, mate. Video library with search and filtering, video preview, metadata editing, thumbnail generation, display. You have a playlist with drag and drop and transition. Okay, video ordering and transition effects. I mean, that could be useful. Just like fade to black as a thing that you put between two videos in a playlist would be pretty good. You know, it doesn't need to be that complicated, you know. But being able to do that, you could potentially queue up days of content if you had the videos, right? So I'm banking on the fact that we're going to have the videos. Obviously, I've got some content, you know, I got loads of tutorials and all that sort of stuff. So it would be easy to just throw something together, but I'd like to do something else with it as well. So it's not just that. It's not just replays, although it will just be replays. This isn't like a live thing. I'm trying to make a TV show, like a network, like a live network. What's it called? We don't have it in the UK. Is it called access cable or something? Public cable or something? We don't really have that in the UK, you know. You can't just start your own TV show. It doesn't work. And I just wonder, how hard can it be, right? I mean, we're not having to stream video. It's just going to YouTube. So, you know, the heavy lifting part is being done for us. So you would think if we can get through here, the YouTube API, you know, do I need a bunch of OBS plugins and stuff? I don't know. I think I could. I don't know. We'll see, won't we? We'll see, won't we? All right. So yeah, we're gonna let that get going. So yeah, DJZ Live coming soon. See, this is the reason I needed a couple of days off, because I'm trying to build a whole bunch of new things, and one of them is have the live show be 24-hour. So you have a 24-hour live show that was built with AI. It's not all, well, it probably will be mostly AI, but I'm just saying, it's like, yeah, we've been cooking up this variety show forever, and it might open up the ability to, you know, let other people in the community have a spot. So, like, you know, we could say, you want to do Tuesday midday? We've got a slot free, you know, and then the system could be set up so that it's like filling time with random music videos and AI generations and maybe tutorials, you know what I mean, from, you know, my side of things, because I don't think it would be that hard to build up a bunch of content and just have it be on a constant rotation. And like I say, if you work on something like this for long enough, after a couple of weeks, it's like, you know, you could have a fair amount of content on there. And like I said, I've been talking with a bunch of my friends lately, and you know, get involved, contact me on the Discord, you know, because it might be like, we could just be playing, like, you could say, on Thursdays all it does is play community made AI movies. That's all it does, right? Maybe on Friday night we put like Odyssey winners, because those are public, right? It wouldn't be difficult to get in touch with the owner and say, hey, do you want to be part of our AI movie night that we always do on, you know? Because then instead of my show only being from 8 till whatever, instead it's like all access. And like there's ads that come on, you know, every hour, like, did you know that this is going to be on at this time? You know, make it more like organized. Yeah. I probably end up having to move my show to a different channel. I got forced out. Guys. The new programming said they didn't have any room for my show no more. Just get taken over. But I don't care. You know? I think it's a fun little project. So, I'm going to let this continue to cook. You will obviously know the result of that first. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'm finishing early because I started early. There's no sense in just watching this carry on. If I do one more thing, because we've got 7 minutes until the halfway mark of on the hour. One more thing. What I would like to do is show you this. So right here we have the image upscaler implementation of a workflow that I'm going to be bringing out soon. So here we have El Frogo. I'm going to change the video, right? So let's change the video to something else. Let's say this guy in. Oh no, these have all got the thing on. Let me do it without no effects. No effects. They suck live, is what they say. Can I get... Yeah, we'll take that guy. That's pretty good. We'll take that guy, right? So I'm using the video, okay? And it has a frame load cap of 5, as I said. And we had to, like, step through it. This is my solution for getting through it, by the way, just in case you're interested. Although it was an absolute pain in the nuts, because you'd have to go clear, go up one, and clear, you know, with the video mode, I mean, which we're going to disable because it's cursed. But yeah, 5 frames, literally, it would take. I'm like, the upscale's really good. But anyway, so here's our 5 frames. Oh my god, what's happened to it? It looks like really, it's crushed. Don't worry about it, it's fine, it's just a preview. And what we're going to do, I'm selecting image number 3. No, wait, 4. Yeah, this hasn't been interpolated or anything. We're using a new resolution of 1072, which is recommended from the author. I know some of the things show what's it? Some of the screenshots show 1080, but if you look, the current implementation does not allow you to land on it because it's not a divisible by 32 number. Alright, so with that cleared up, or wait. Yeah, it's not divisible by 32. So that's why you have to have 72 or 88. Yeah, because that's 16, isn't it? See? Anyway, blah, 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 blah. So let's give it a blast. And hopefully I'm not doing something stupid. It's complaining. It's complaining that I don't, this hasn't, I don't have anything to do right now. So it's complaining about that. But yeah, like I say, for just doing one frame, so using it for image mode, there was a bit of like discussion about, oh, is this a temporal upscaler? So I said the same thing. Yeah, they said something about, you know, if you look in the docs, if you don't use 5 frames, the temporal upscaling feature doesn't even do anything. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with using it batch 1, but if you do go over batch 5, you do actually benefit from a whole additional feature in the system. So, with that being said, I think this is pretty sweet, actually. Now, if you look, for that one image, it took 39 seconds for one image. So this is actually a really nice single image upscaler. Like, I've got a lot of workflows, like, you know, my DJZ flux boosted upscaler, that is about 45 seconds, and it'll go to 2K, right? But if you notice this, look, this is doing 21 by 1072. Okay, now that's not as big. It's not as big. So how could we get to 25? But maybe if we said 1536 is the shortest side, but I don't want to take the mick. Like I said, this looks nice. If we zoom in on it, the details are nice, you know what I mean? It has messed up the writing on the chest plate a little bit, but that's okay. I'll let him off. All right. So I think it's definitely worth having, and I'm using the 3 billion parameter in FP8. Okay, guys, so if you've got a 4 gigabyte GPU, you should be able to run it. I think it's like between 4 and 6 maybe. It might be 3. But it did use up a lot of VRAM when I was actually using it, which usually means that it's going to be slow as hell. If you haven't, you know what I mean? Because it used all my VRAM, guys. Oh my god, it used a whole lot. But if you go to, where is the thing? Because it's built for multi-GPU and all sorts. This thing's actually really crazy. Good spot, guys, for bringing this up and really pushing it in the Discord, because that's how you get everyone's attention these days. But yeah, the 3 billion model was actually, there's an issue with the 7 billion parameter model, I think, some kind of issue. So especially with the FP8, I think they mention it somewhere here. Yeah, FP8, the 7B FP8 has issues. I didn't try the FP16. To be honest, I just went straight to the smaller one. Tile VA integration, if it works for video. I have a test to do, or if some dev want to help, you're welcome. I hope somebody bit that one. But yeah, it's got block swap as well, which I didn't use, which is nice. So, you know, you can go further. Okay, to make it more efficient. It's, like I said, it's actually pretty fast. Yeah, stay high, batch 1 for RTX 4090. Like I said, I don't really know what the deal is. It's quite a new thing. It's quite a new set. You can put flash attention and Triton if you want to go fast. But yeah, new upscaler. And like I said, if you're doing just image upscales, right? Let's just get some size on this bad boy, shall we? Go like that, maybe. Oh, do you know what? I think I just put it in a preview window. So yeah, I've obviously got an image load here. So let's do like a artistic style, right? So that there is 896 by 1344. So it's not really going to make it that much bigger. Hang on, let's get a different image. Let's get a different one. Oh, we've gotten rid of almost everything. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's pretty cool. The village people. save that. And it took about, what, 40 seconds, something like that. I do wonder sometimes with some of these upscalers, do they actually benefit from being given a smaller video? Because sometimes they struggle with high resolution input, but they're really good. Like, there's more of an effect when you put lower quality video in. And so sometimes the easiest way to do that is just to crush it. So what we might do real quick, I'm going to just test that. Let me just see if I can test that real quick. Resize, image resize, put it there, put that there, and then get the size adjuster. So what I'll do is I'll crush it down to SDXL size, which is roughly half. Okay, so we'll go in here and then get the heights and put them back. I know it's a bit weird, but I got limited space to work with. So what I've done is I've taken the same image and we've just passed it through the image size adjuster. We're going to do a fill crop on nearest with SD. So that will make it smaller. Here's a preview so we can check. And off we go. Now looking at the quality of the full render, it's actually kept the styling, guys. That's really impressive. It's the same styling, which is kind of like an ink print, which is kind of messy on the edges intentionally. It's part of the style for it to be, you know, like as if they were stamped on white paints. There's like white paint. Look, you can see it especially here. It's like a paint roller. It's a specific effect I tried to keep like a gouache. Okay, and oh really? That's unreal. Dudes. Same output size. Right, we got two pictures to look at, haven't we then? Oh, did I not save them both? No, I didn't save them both. Right. I'm going to put it back to SDXL. I'm going to go again. And then we got to, because like I said, comparing those two, it might turn out that there's no point putting large images in it because actually you get the same output from SD or SDXL because it's that good. You know what I mean? You can like squash it down. And at that point, it's like faster to do it with the smaller image. If you get the same output, who cares? That's the way I look at it. Compare the two. Because like I said, this is the squashed output. So we're going to get an update to this picture in a minute. Is that actually better though? I mean, the crop is different, you know, the crop is slightly different. So let's just save that. And let's look at both images in the folder first. So what we got? We got 1680 by 1072, 1.83 meg, and 1728 by 1072, 1.81. So a slight change in the aspect ratio, I think. Yeah, one of them is a little bit wider, but basically the same image. So that's going to make it a little bit harder to compare, but it's all right. So yeah, they get the SD version up first. Blow it up to full screen. No. I mean proper full screen, not like fake full screen. Come on, mate. What's going on here? F? Full screen, anybody? Oh my god, man. Do I have to like do F12 or something? No, not F12. Where's full screen gone? This thing is useless. You had one job, Microsoft. Okay, I can visual search with Bing. I can do AI to scan text. I can zoom to fit the window. Ah, there we go. They hit it there. Right, can I get rid of this stupid carousel now? Whatever, guys. That's the best they're going to get. So, oh, that was actually really good. So, SD 512 size, SDXL size. So 512 base, 1024 base. One thing I'm noticing immediately is the 512 base, we've got these sort of eyelets on the helmets here, yeah? And they still look a bit rough. When we go to the 1024, it's turning into a kind of a spiral, which probably isn't actually better. Yeah, it's got a bit of a weird glove on him. Hands on hips, extra fingers. They're already in the output though, so I can't really criticize that. But you know what I mean? Like, what's the difference? I mean, it is better. It's of a higher quality maybe, but I'd say that's pretty negligible, guys. It seems more faithful from 512 than it does from 1024, to be honest. I mean, you might say that the details are a little bit more with the larger sized one, but I don't know if that's actually a good thing. Right now I get the impression that making the image a little bit smaller might be beneficial. Probably have to test it with photographs. Do you know what I mean? Like a human photo. Because that's usually the way you can tell. Like a human photo can't, it's hard to, or it's easier to identify a human photo or problems with a human looking photo. Like, I got a CGI render type thing here. We might be able to use that. Let's see. We got it on SDXL. I'll go with that. Looking at the time, how much difference was the time saving? 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 39 seconds, and then don't know. So, how long is it going to take for this one? $19.52, took 30 seconds from SDXL. Excuse me. That's nice. That's a good render. Well, there it is. We got a new favorite upscaler for single image actions, and its name is SDVR video upscaler, just used on one. There it is. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you tonight. So thank you very much for coming along and everything else. Did we mess something up here later? No, we did. All right, I'm getting up out of here. We'll be back at 8 p.m. tomorrow, so watch out for the live notification as we come in on the end of season 2 for episode 200. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all next time.